All right, so this video is something I've been wanting to do for a long while now. And that is putting a miniature 4-stroke engine into an RC crawler. So as many of you guys know, that's my main 2RX4 that I've always used in a lot of my videos. This is a T-Max that I recently kind of playing around with it. It's not really kind of running right. I got a couple other cars over there if you've seen the channel a lot. I kind of wanted to get another 2RX4 for mudding, just build it specifically for mud. So I saw this come up on Marketplace, which is a 2RX4 Sport that somebody already installed lockers in it. The transmission's still single speed, and they swapped in a 12-turn motor as opposed to the 21. I got it for $225. It has some different wheels on it. The body has obviously been very modified. Didn't come with the receiver, but it came with the radio. This battery also came with it. So if you remember back probably 5 years ago, I got this motor and unboxed it and built it up, and I was originally gonna start working on that project after that. However, just the four-wheeler came up, the motor blew up in it a long time ago, the little Chinese spoiler, so I rebuilt it, and I just kind of been off track with it, never really got around to building it. It's kind of expensive, but now it's about time that I get this project underway because it's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time now. However, before we tear it down, let's run it one last time. So a lot of you guys know about this spot. I don't want to get it too dirty before I start tearing it all apart because I don't want to deal with a bunch of dirt and bull crap. But yeah, I can tell this crawler has been heavily modified for serious use. I mean, you can tell with the removed bumpers, the tires, the cut body, suspension, everything. All right, let's hit the rear diff lock because that's all we got. All right, so the chassis is pretty much stripped completely down as far as I'm gonna need it. So I'm gonna wash off all this dirt just so it's more cleaner to work with. And I don't know if you guys ever seen this stuff, chicken shine. This stuff is expensive, but it will clean the crap out of anything you spray on it. All right, so now since the frame is all stripped down and dry, we can set this in here, and then the transmission is gonna go right about there somewhere. So this is 2-speed auto with reverse, and you got a 2-speed transfer case I'm gonna put on the back, 2-speed manual. So this is gonna be a 4-speed RC car. All right, so I kinda flipped this servo brace around and upside down and took the exhaust off the side of the engine so it'll sit down in there a little bit better. That's honestly a pretty good height. It's a little bit tall, so I might try to finagle with getting this thing lower, but for right now I'm going to leave it. The transmission is sitting in there, and it seems like all I got to do is remove this piece right here. That transmission will sit a little bit lower and it'll sit down in there, and the back looks like it's a pretty straight shot. All right, so a little bit of an update. I got the engine bolted down on a flat piece of steel right there. I cut it out with the grinder and drilled some holes in it. It took a long time trying to get this centered and lined up right and everything. You may not think it is, but it took quite a bit. I'm going ahead and stop the video right here because I'm kind of running out of storage on the phone because I'm filming like 2 of the videos right now. Next video, I'm going to be getting the transmission hooked up. This is the Revo 3.3. This is the transmission out of the T-Max. And the T-Max transmission just seems way too big to put in here. And it's on like a freewheeling, it's hard to explain, but basically it's like a clutch that engages when this thing spins up at high RPM for this drive shaft to turn. It's not 2-speed, it's something in the reverse part right there. But the Revo is all direct and it's smaller, more compact. So I think we're gonna be using the Revo 3.3 transmission. So we're gonna be making a mount for that. And coming up with the drive shaft to go to this rear end, and fitting the fuel tank and the electric starter system and hooking up the steering next video. Might not be able to get it running next video, but we'll be very, very close to getting it running. So yeah, click all the other buttons that other YouTubers tell you to click. If you didn't like this video, click on the thumbs down twice because 2's better than 1, 3 more doesn't work. You guys know the drill on that. You guys will see me in the next one on that.